What's up, everyone? We got a Thursday night stream here, presented by Bud Light, the #1 beer in the world. I'm just kidding, I'm not actually sponsored by Bud Light, so go fuck yourself, Bud Light, unless you want to sponsor me. We got audio levels looking good. Shit. Camera 1 is working. I want a camera 2 so bad, like another angle with a green screen like on this side of me. That'd be awesome. Things I want. Actually, that'd be on this side of me. But how is everyone's Thursday going? Your boy has been vaccinated for COVID. I have the microchips inside my body. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. We do have a new Nukes Top 5 tonight. So we got that going for us. Can we do a Reddit tonight? Sure, absolutely. Just remind me, Nick, towards the end, because I'll probably forget. You'll have to remind me. Let's see. Let's do shout-outs. We got Nick Oxenford. Nubs, share this out. Thank you, Nubs. Appreciate that. Chris Maki. How's it going, Chris? Long time no see, brother. Chris, I will be in contact with you soon as well about the project that we're working on, so I'll stay in touch here. Flamin' Warfer, Shiggy, Portegus, Diace, if I said that right, hopefully. Ashers, Randall, Through the Veil, what's up? Let's see who else we got here. Julie, Ryan Tremblay, Light 95, Darkish Newt, Cybrus, and Lila. I think I got everyone, I think. And then Brian and Sue. Austin. I think I got everyone. I think. Yellow Teeth, what's up? I am well and warm. I actually just woke up from a nap, had some Buffalo Wild Wings, and now I'm going to drink some beer and watch some creepy videos. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully yourself is doing good as well. Oop. I spilled beer on myself. God, I'm on first day beer drinker. Usually people are on a better mood Thursdays because we're almost to the weekend, I feel like. I'm going to let some people join in before we get started. Wait another couple minutes. I'm going to get the Nukes Top 5 video loaded up here. The new Nukes Top 5 was good. I hope so. I'm hoping for at least a couple quality ones. And hopefully not that guy that runs around at closing and opening doors and he screams. That guy sucks. Alcohol abuse. Oh, because I spelled, yeah. Nubs, I think, what did I see? I thought I saw you post something. A trailer or something, maybe, on Twitter. It looked good. Whatever it was, it looked good. I can't remember what it was. It was like a couple weeks ago now, something like that. But it looked good. Maybe it was channel, I don't know. It was something. I can't remember what it was. What's up, Texas Oil Boom? Just a reminder to everyone who hasn't been in the stream for a while. I don't know if there are that many in the stream right now that haven't been here recently, but when we do the Nukes Top 5 video, we'll be doing a rating system out of 10 out of the Spookometer. And so whether you think it's real or fake, that can play a factor in it, but it's mostly based off of how spooky it is to you. 10 being real spooky, real scary, 1 being not at all, or 0. If Texas Oil Boom gives any score over 5, you all win $100 gift cards, but you have to... I'm not giving them out. I'll just say you want them. Because Texas Oil Boom does not give scores higher than 5. He's a very tough critic. So if he gives one over 5, that's a pretty big deal. Let's see. What's up, Geek Squad? Another minute, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I think we got almost there to our capacity. At least in the beginning. What channel are you thinking? We're going to do Nukes Top 5. You love the claw machine head one? The what? Most of the Nukes videos are from TikTok. Well, that's not a good sign. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started. I think everyone that's here is here. It's going to be here is here, I mean. What's your shirt? My shirt? Portland State. Portland State. If I start, disclaimer, if I start, like, fading in and out, like it becomes transparent, or I start levitating and I start, like, seizing out, that's because the microchips are doing their thing. That's okay. Just let it happen. Don't call anyone, you know. So, my eye turns red or something like a robot eye, like a cyborg. It's okay. Just know it's okay. You know, start spewing blood from my eyes. Like, it's okay. Just let me die. All right, let's see. We got Nuke's Top 5 here. I'm going to try to turn it down so I don't ear rape everybody. Okay, too late. Sorry. Okay, let's see here. Let me know if the volume is too fucked up. I can fix it. Dill's final form.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera.
That's a lot of my end, I think.
Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user Chris has security cameras mounted all around his home. Late one night, the cameras capture a very bizarre incident in his living room. So, Chris is at home hanging out with his friends when all of a sudden a phone starts ringing. Now, there's nothing weird about that, right? Well, trust me, it all gets very weird very fast.
You can add mods if you want to, Hunter. Yo, that looks cool as shit. Alright, what in code? I'm looking right at it, homie. What? 70. What? No! No! What? No! What? That phone was just not plugged in! It rang! That thing's not plugged in! So I answered it! What? Did you hear it? That's what that ringing was? What the f***? Did you hear it? That was the
I like the guy that's still playing the VR. Has no fucking. He doesn't give two shits. He's just still playing.
phone! Yeah! What the f***? You ring! That's not plugged in! I ripped this out of the wall! That bitch ain't plugged in! Listen, Alex! Alex! You found this phone with us and it just rang on the wall! No, it didn't. Yes, it did!
It's a demon. Big deal. You know, we all have demon counters.
An old landline phone that Chris has on his wall starts ringing and his friend Julie picks it up. However, there's no one on the line, just static.
What's
but
up,
this
Pamela?
is where things take a very
What's up,
bizarre
Javier?
turn.
Long brother.
You see, Chris found this phone in an old abandoned school and simply hung the phone on his wall as some sort of retro decoration.
Right.
This phone is not plugged in to anything. There's absolutely no phone service or even a cable attached to this ringing landline phone. After his video went viral on TikTok, Chris followed up with a new video explaining exactly where he found the creepy phone.
So, backstory of how I got the phone. I was at an abandoned building exploring, and I was in the basement, and in the middle of the room, there was his phone on the wall. Perfect condition, worked and everything. So I ripped it out of the wall, ripped the cord off right off, brought it home so I could hang it up on my wall for decoration.
Chris says that right after the strange ringing, he and his friends opened up the phone and looked for anything suspicious that could explain the scary event. Even possibly a speaker hidden inside the phone as a prank. But they found nothing out of the ordinary, just a standard old telephone. They had no explanation for the bizarre ringing. So now, fearing that the phone might be cursed, Chris decides to return it to the place he found it, which happens to be the abandoned Cooley High School in Detroit, Michigan. The school opened in 1928 and due to budget cuts was later closed in 2010. Over its nearly 100-year history,
There's no way
the school was believed to be extremely haunted. On his trip to return the phone to the school, Chris is joined by Julie, his friend who earlier picked up the ringing phone, and his buddy Nathan. Chris records their entire exploration of the old abandoned school. And as you might guess, it did not go well.
What's up, my dude?
Alright, so we're here at the school we got the phone from. I was trying to do live, but I don't have service in here. We have Nathan and the girl who answered the phone in the first place.
Yeah, right.
It's been 7 days. You should be dead.
I hope I am.
You're actually probably gonna die tonight.
That's fine.
Alright, so I know the basement is on this side. Basement. Ooh. Dude, what if the phone rings in the backpack?
Dude, I would push you down the stairs.
I would push you down the stairs. Oh. Yeah, this is the room. Right, what the f is in here? And there's this hole right here. Right there, that's the cord. I ripped it out of the wall. Alright, so Julie, take the phone out of the backpack and put it on the wall.
I don't want to touch it.
You picked it up so you can touch it.
Whatever ghosty is in it, I don't want it.
It starts ringing.
It would be cool if it did ring, but
Make it ring again. Brought it back.
Yeah, he brought it back.
it's gonna ring, isn't it?
Where's that coming from?
Is it? What are you?
All right, that's pretty
Is that coming
fucking
from the
creepy.
other room?
Wait, why is there another phone down here? And why is it ringing?
Take that phone instead. It's like, fuck you.
They got shh.
What's up, Colin?
Was that crazy?
I don't think so.
Oh my god. Come on, let's leave. Let's leave. This is a
Dude, yeah, no.
We gotta check that out.
No!
Nathan.
Why not?
Oh, don't be a pussy.
Dude,
Come
no,
on.
This is how you f***ing die in movies. No.
Shortly after Julie hangs the phone back in its original location in the school, the three friends start to hear unexplained ringing coming from somewhere inside the creepy abandoned building. Chris has had enough and just runs. His two friends follow and they all get out of there as fast as they can. To this day, Chris says that he has no intention of ever going back to the haunted Cooley High School. So did Chris capture a paranormal phone call from beyond? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. TikTok user Isaiah Castillo and his girlfriend Melissa are proud owners of a cute schnauzer named...
All right, so that one, I don't know. Like, yeah, it could easily be fake. I don't know. It seems a little bit like a movie type scenario, but I don't know. I'm just going to go off the assumption that it's creepy. I'm just going to give it a solid 5.1 out of 10. 5.1 out of 10 is a fair score. Not much happened besides a fucking telephone, but it wasn't horrible or boring. So I give it a 5.1 out of 10. And I absolutely know that Texas Oil Boom's not giving that a 10 out of 10. So I believe that in ghost possessing voodoo dolls, I think ghosts possess dolls of all kinds. Yeah, for sure. We got a 3, 5, 2, another 5, a 6. Yeah, that's kind of where I figured the scores would be. 7.5 for Nubs. All right.
And Haley. One night when Haley is alone in the couple's living room, this happens. A security camera in the living room captures the moment when little Haley gets so spooked that she just runs away in sheer terror. Now first, unexplainably, the dog starts to bark at something we can't see. She then hops onto the couch, but something catches her attention on the back wall. Suddenly, she vaults off the couch in an absolute panic, running so fast that she slides across the floor and crashes into the living room wall. As she runs, a vent cover can be seen falling to the floor at the same spot where the dog had been staring. Now, it's certainly possible that the vent could have fallen from the force of Haley jumping off the couch. But she can be seen staring at that spot before the...
Well, and, like, the only way that vent could fall if like you shook the wall or like how the dog does is that thing wouldn't have to be screwed in or nothing. Just it would be sitting there, which would be dumb. I mean, I wouldn't put it past someone to just have that sitting up there like that, not secured. But it's too much of a coincidence, man. I'm not a huge coincidence guy. Definitely demon. 100%. I've seen this. I diagnose this as an official demon slithering through this person's home.
The vent even falls, so it leaves the question.
Dogs don't act. You can't tell a dog how to act.
What terrifying thing did the puppy see that made her bolt out of the room? Let me know what you think.
Anytime there's an animal video or a kid, like a young kid, they're genuine. Their reactions are always genuine. Always. They don't fake shit. In terms of like their reaction, how they're behaving. So I'm gonna give this one a 7.5. 7.5. I think it's legit. I don't care if, you know, the fucking couch hitting the wall possibly could have made that vent go down. Like he said, he's looking right at that direction, and he took off like something. Yeah, it wasn't like a hyper dog running around. That looked like a dog that was fucking spooked, like startled, and was trying to get the fuck away. You know. Also, I don't know if I care for this little random plant on this table. It's such a boring, basic room. I mean, goddamn.
A paranormal nightmare. Foreman brothers Josh and Rocky from the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare TV.
So I'll do scores. I want to try to do scores after it so we can kind of see what we got. Promote the score system, you know. We got some 7, 7.5, 8. Dogs can't act. Last thing, yeah. Well, you know what I mean, though. Like, dogs, you know, they don't, like, you can't be like, okay, I need you to act scared here. They don't care. 3 out of 10, 6 out of 10. We got a 5. A technical 10 from Asher's, but really a 5. 7, 6. Okay, that's pretty good. That's kind of where I figured those would be as well.
Series were contacted by a woman named Linda who lives in Lancaster, Ohio. She says that ever since she moved into her house 3.5 years ago, she has been experiencing terrifying paranormal activity. The home has a very dark past. The house was built in the year 1900 on land that had once been a Civil War encampment. In the 1920s, a man mysteriously died in the home after an unexplained fall down the stairs. Years later, in the 1950s, it was used as a funeral home. It is also said that in the 1970s, a man tragically took the life of his wife in the living room before ending his own life.
Okay.
With a history like that, it's not surprising that Linda has experienced everything from unexplained loud crashing and dragging sounds to the voices and cries from a little boy and girl. Her bed is shaken violently on many nights, and she says she has been touched and physically hit by something she cannot see. On occasion, she says that something has whispered her name in her ear. She has seen the apparition of a man in the basement, and one of the spirits in the home seems to be extremely violent and dangerous.
I moved here 3.5 years ago, so it would have been about 2017. I've been poked. I've had bruises on my legs. I've been shoved down the stairs. The stairwell right here, I got pushed down this about a month ago. I was about halfway down and got shoved from the back.
Now, taken on its own, Linda's claim that something tries to shove her down the stairs could simply be dismissed as random missteps or perhaps exaggeration. But she's not the first to experience strange activity in this home. The Foreman brothers contact the house's previous owner.
There was a whole lot of activity, and let's just say that I kind of slipped down the stairs a couple times when I didn't lose my footing. I was pushed, for sure.
Linda says that up in her attic bedroom, she often hears voices and whispering. One day, she sets up a camera in her bedroom and actually catches some of the most terrifying EVPs you'll ever hear.
Okay. When Nuke's Top 5 says that shit, you know it's gonna be fucking scary, alright? I believe him. He doesn't fucking clickbait. Also, side note, to kind of break this video down a little bit as we go, if this house has a history of pushing people down the stairs, killing them, and myself has been pushed down the stairs, I mean, you know how terrifying that'd be? Just knowing every time you walk down the stairs at any given moment it could just shove you down. Fuck that, man.
Josh and Rocky Foreman go to investigate the old home in hopes of capturing even more paranormal evidence and to help Linda with the aggressive and frightening paranormal activity in the home.
If that was real audio, isn't that weird? Like, hey, it's almost like a replay of the night that it sounded like the murder-suicide. But I think it's crazy. If that's real, that would be so mind-blowing that, like, they're replaying their own murder. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't know how to even explain how I feel about it. It's weird. But, like, wouldn't it be weird to know, like, if that's legit and you're actually hearing a replay of something that happened that no one ever had, like, it wasn't recorded on 911 audio. It's just that happened between those two, their last moments, and then we hear it through an EVP. It's mind-blowing. It's, like, mind-bending. I don't know if that makes any sense what I just said, but...
Throughout the investigation, Josh and Rocky hear and capture very bizarre sounds that they can't explain.
Is there anyone in here with us?
You just hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Something just moved right behind me. I think it just moved something.
Oh, right here. Loud banging right next to me.
The two brothers capture the loud sounds of knocking and unexplained banging, but eventually things start to get a bit more physical.
What? Hold on.
Something just touched me.
Where at?
Right on my elbow. Felt like cobwebs.
Mm-hmm.
Just brushed up against me.
Did you touch Rocky?
The guest bedroom is said to be one of the most supernaturally active rooms in the house. So Josh decides to lie down on the bed to try to provoke the ghosts that haunt the house. It seems that he did provoke something.
What do you mean speed fan? Coco, what do you mean?
Man, it feels cool around here. I mean, my...
Whoa.
I mean, my...
Whoa. I seen something.
Something just grabbed my foot. Just grabbed my leg. Turn on the light.
No. Keep going. That's what we want.
Oh, I read that wrong, Coco. Yeah, not really.
It's under the bed.
Josh says that he sees a dark shadow figure at waist height moving towards Rocky. Rocky then feels something grab his leg, and it scares him so much that he accidentally breaks the mount on his camera and falls hard against the bed.
Whoa.
Now, if you're familiar with the Foreman Brothers videos, you know that they always stay calm and composed whenever they see or hear anything during an investigation. So to see both Josh and Rocky so freaked out in this footage, it just makes the video even more compelling. So did Josh and Rocky Foreman catch the ghosts that are haunting Linda in her home? And just what grabbed Rocky's ankle? And should Josh have cared a little more?
Turn on the light.
No. Keep going. That's what we want.
It just grabbed my leg.
Let me know what you think. You can watch this full video and many more
The guy, I respect that, man. Keep going. Stop being a pussy. Sometimes you gotta get your guys in check. Stop being a little pussy bitch. Like, just, relax. Take a deep breath. We're here to fucking hunt ghosts. We're here for this shit to happen. Suck it up. Quit being a big fucking baby. That's me, I'm not the baby. I'm the guy telling him to quit being a baby. I'm kind of like, I feel like demons fear me. They don't want to fuck with me, because of who I am. They know my history. They know my past. All of a sudden, just like my neck snaps. I mean, whatever. But I don't know. That one I give just because of the EVP, I'll give that an 8.9. If it's fake, whatever. But it could have been faked. Who fucking knows? But spook level 8.9, easy.
Great supernatural investigations over on their YouTube channel, Paranormal Nightmare TV series. Hide and Seek.
Right.
Popular Spanish YouTuber and paranormal explorer Ricky Velasquez frequently does live streams while exploring allegedly haunted locations in Mexico.
8.77.
In his live stream, Ricky and his friends Nazi and Eliza are exploring a haunted house in Ciudad Guzman, Mexico.
Ooh, Texas oil boom with a 7 out of 10. Alright, that means that Through the Veil and Asher's will be giving everyone $100 gift cards to Panera. Or Olive Garden. I'm sorry, that's just the one, the cards you've been given. And if you don't like, Olive Garden or fucking Panera, which I don't think anyone does, sucks to be you,
To be inhabited by the ghost of a little girl. But Ricky believes it's possible that this little girl spirit might not actually be a little girl at all, but something else. Something dark and sinister. When Ricky tries to provoke a reaction by asking the little girl ghost to play hide and seek with them, things quickly take a turn toward the very bizarre.
Ahí estamos en el espejo. Estamos en la casa de la niña. Uy. ¿Qué fue ese ruido? Si sientes aquí mismo que está encerrado y cómo se siente. Vamos a jugar a las escondidas, niña.
Ricky and his friends are gathered in the haunted building's restroom when they hear the unexplained moan of a child coming from somewhere inside the room with them. They quickly run out and into the hall. However, the hallway doesn't seem much safer.
Niña. ¿Te acuerdas de mí? Hola. Ay, baby.
The group is spooked when they hear a loud, unexplained bang. Now they run right back into the restroom. After taking a moment to calm down, they continue their investigation. Ricky looks into the bathroom mirror and captures something absolutely chilling.
Okay.
Niña. Niña.
Did you see it?
No.
Ricky and his two friends have no idea that
yes,
they are not alone as Ricky captures what appears to be a figure right behind him, visible at the edge of the mirror's reflection. But what happens next terrifies them all.
Okay.
Si ves eso en el espejo, se ve como manchas, así como rostros. Oye, ¿está corriendo arriba? Oye, ven.
What am I looking at? Whoa, what the fuck?
Ricky casually films the mirror once again, and both he and his friends see something strange in the reflection. When Ricky turns around, he is shocked to his core as the apparition of a little girl appears in the restroom with them. Ricky and his friends run from the haunted house in terror, and the live stream investigation ends right there. So did Ricky catch the ghost of a little girl live on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? Again, it's up to you to decide.
So here's the deal. On a spook scale, alright, I'll give that one a 7 out of 10. I'm not huge into like the whole like little girl with the white gown and black hair. It's so overused, and I feel like 90% of the time it's fake. I don't know. Like I feel like if you see a ghostly apparition, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I think most of the time it's gonna be like almost a darker shadow figure. It's not gonna look like a real person standing there. You could tell it's not like a real person. I think there could be detail to them that look like a real little girl, like that look like a real. But who knows? I'm just saying I'm not always into like the whole like, oh, there's a little grudge girl, you know, a little demon girl. She's in the fucking bathroom. You know, I don't know. But I think it was still spooky. I think it was still a 7 out of 10 easily for me. So, we got a 0 from Coco, a 6 from Colin, 5 from Chris and Austin, and Lila, 2 for Texas Oil Boom, 3 for Shiggy. We got 5, 4, 2, 6.7 for Nubs. Kind of all over the place. Like I said, I could see that one easily being fake, but I don't know. I have done, I don't know if you guys have ever done Bloody Mary before, where you just look in the mirror and say Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Something, I can't remember how the chant goes, but something like Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. I don't know if there's like a chant before or after it, but we were at a Christmas party at my I don't even know who the fuck it was. It was it was a family member I don't even know. And we were kids, and they had a really nice house. But the basement was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like an old-fashioned basement. I don't know. Like, it was a nice basement, but it just kind of felt like old-fashioned, like a lot of woodwork down there. So it felt like a nice old Victorian-style basement. I don't know how to describe it, but the bathroom had a giant fucking mirror in it. And the mirror was like satanic looking. Like, it just looked like a fucking creepy-ass mirror. And I was probably like, shit, I don't know, 14 at the time, perhaps something like that, probably. And I was there with my brother and sister, and my siblings, who were all younger. Or my siblings and my cousins, sorry. And some 2 shithead kids, I don't know. And we wanted to do Bloody Mary, so I was like, alright, let's go in the bathroom and do Bloody Mary. But I got such a bad vibe from this mirror, and like the whole basement, that I myself was being a chicken shit. I'm like, I just felt like something bad was going to happen if I did Bloody Mary. Because I don't know what I would do is if I flicked that light on and there's a goddamn little black-haired fucking demon girl crouched in the corner behind me. The first thing I'd do is probably kick her in the face, because I need to kick her and run. Throw maybe one of the younger siblings down. You know, I got to save myself, man. I got to keep myself alive, because if I die, the whole world is at risk for falling to demons, cryptids, you know, all those things. I have to stay alive, man. I have to. So I had to do what I had to do. I just didn't go in the bathroom. But I had this weird vibe. Like, in all seriousness, I had a really bad vibe from this fucking mirror. And that's the last time I've ever played Bloody Mary. But I've done it before, and it's always scary, but nothing has ever happened. But that one fucking time, I just got a fucking weird-ass fucking vibe from it. It's a little long-ass story. Yeah, it is. Take a seat. My dude, shut the fuck up. Like, just shut the fuck up, man. You're blocked. Throw your friends down and save yourself. Exactly. Exactly, Nubs. Try some maple syrup rituals. What the fuck is that? Exactly, Darker Snoot. Exactly. Alright.
You can check out this paranormal investigation and all of Ricky's investigations over on his YouTube channel.
You just gotta chill, my dude. You gotta chill.
Ricky Velasquez.
I don't deal with trolls, man.
Alone in the Dark. Reddit user RUAmyC143
What's up, Evolution?
and her 17-year-old son have been experiencing terrifying paranormal activity after moving into their new home in Massachusetts. Amy doesn't know much about the history of the house other than that it was built in 1895, so one can only imagine the events that might have taken place in the house over the last 126 years. Amy says she has heard strange noises in the middle of the night, loud banging, the sound of locked doors somehow opening and closing, and the crash of what sounds like heavy objects falling on the floor. Their personal items mysteriously disappear. And strangest of all, their pets, 2 dogs and a cat, often exhibit very strange behavior.
Alright, let's see.
Mama, what's over there? What are you trying to find? Why are you just standing there?
Cats would... I don't... I would get freaked out if my cat did shit like this.
What the f***?
What's up, Ariana?
Is she trying to get? There's nothing there.
The family cat has been staring at something that Amy can't see for 5 minutes before she finally decides to record it with her phone. Now, maybe the cat saw something, or maybe it was just in an odd mood. But now, this next video that the worried mother shared to her Reddit page is a little harder to explain. You can hear the sound of someone walking around in Amy's bedroom, even though she is completely alone in the house and fast asleep in bed. Amy caught this recording using a night vision camera that she set up in her bedroom. She has another camera set up just around the corner, filming the living room and hallway. Cut to another night, and this time the second camera captures something truly disturbing. A bizarre, unexplained shadow seems to rise up from the area near the couch on the far right, and then quickly disappears back into the darkness, even though there's no one in the room to cast that shadow. One night, Amy's son decides to spend the night at his girlfriend's place, leaving Amy all alone in the house again. As she sleeps, her security camera captures something downright chilling.
See, that's a fucking apparition to me. Like, to me, that's what I assume to be an apparition. I'm not saying that they're all, like, a blob of fucking white in the darkness, but that's kind of what I more find harder to fake and more realistic. Damn, he's getting them steps in.
A strange figure seems to pace back and forth outside of Amy's bedroom. Amy explains that she kept hearing strange banging and dragging sounds, and eventually got out of bed to look around her home. She found nothing, but when she checks her camera's recorded footage, she is shocked. What is especially creepy is that Amy says that one direction the figure is pacing leads directly into a wall. Amy shares on her Reddit page that she's worried for her 17-year-old son and is only sharing these videos to get answers and hopefully help. As far as I could find, Amy has never posted any supernatural content to social media before these videos. So, did Amy capture evidence of the paranormal? As always, let me know what you think. You can watch all of Amy's videos and keep updated on her Reddit page at RUAmyC143. Uninvited.
So before we get to the last one, I'm gonna give that one probably a 6.2. A 6.2. I think the apparition looked believable. I think it looked realistic. Now, was it that scary? No, it wasn't that scary. But yeah, I do agree that footsteps are creepy, but the ones that would make me unnerved would be footsteps that turn into sprinting footsteps. Like a ghost sprinting at you, charging you. That is, to me, freaky as fuck. I would lose my shit. But there was a couple good comments I was going to read. Let's see what we got ratings. We got a 6 out of 10, 7.5, an 8, a 7, a 6, a 7.5. I saw Texel Boom comment I was drinking the bottles. Yeah, the bottle beer. I don't like canned beer as much. It's not as good. It's not as crisp. I have no idea what you're talking about, Texel Boom. You have to explain to me what that is. The RE Village? Internet is going crazy over the tall vampire lady. I have no idea, to be honest with you. The numbers are for what you give that video that we just watched, a scale of 1 to 10 on how spooky it is. 10 being real spooky, 0 being not spooky at all. Whether it's real or fake, just how creepy it is, basically. But yeah, we'll get to the final video and then we'll recap.
Popular Korean ghost hunt live streamer Michael from the YouTube channel Docha Michael explores an abandoned house that is said to be haunted. When Michael arrives at the location, even before he has a chance to enter the building, strange things start to happen.
뭐야?
I kind of look like Mr. Beast.
Wow.
I can kind of see it. I can kind of. It's not a, no offense taken.
와. 와, 대놓고 비친다. 야, 대놓고 비친다.
What is happening right now? This guy just got excited.
As soon as Michael starts recording and is just about to enter the old abandoned house, a wheelchair starts to move all on its own. Now obviously Michael is shocked by what he just witnessed, but he has no idea that things are about to get even creepier.
Let's go, let's go. This guy looks like a first-person video game. Whoa, what the fuck is that? There's something behind it right now. Looked like something was like...
Something seems to pound on a door, catching Michael's attention. Then the door suddenly swings open on its own. Creepiest of all, whoever or whatever was pounding on the door seems to be hiding behind a curtain and quickly moves away. When Michael runs over, there's no one there, just an empty room. Later into the investigation, Michael finds a mirror on top of a makeup table. This is when things get downright chilling.
All right.
배에서 뭔 소리야 자꾸 나냐? 아, 배에서 뭔 소리? 아, 배에서 이상한 소리 난다. 와, 씨발 배에서 막 꼬락꼬락 소리 난다.
What the fuck is he doing?
와, 배에서 이상한 소리 난다.
Text out of the way. Oh, okay, I see legs. I see legs walking by. Where the fuck is that text? Who put that text in? Okay, now that his fucking frantic manic episode's over, now we can get
the
back
ghost
to the
hunter's
video.
stomach suddenly starts to growl from hunger, and he is so distracted rubbing his belly that he doesn't even notice that someone or something is walking
Yeah, that
up
does look like a pair of
right
legs.
behind him. But when he turns around, again, there's just no one there. Michael has no idea what he just captured on camera. He continues his exploration of the creepy abandoned building. Now Michael hears a sound coming from the same curtain he filmed earlier. When he gets close to the curtain to find an explanation to the strange sound, this happens.
소리. 잠깐. 분명히 여기 어딘가에
something seems to punch at Michael through the curtains. Understandably, he is terrified by the strange attack and makes a run for it. So did Michael capture evidence of something paranormal on camera? Something trying to attack him? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out this full investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel, Docha Michael. Thanks so much for watching.
I'll be honest, I'll give that one like a 3 out of 10. That wasn't really spooky at all. I don't know. Sagan makes a few good points. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, by the way. It is rare that you just get crystal quality like footage of something moving, like a ghost manipulating something via energy, and but that doesn't make me think it's fake necessarily, but it is rare that you get such good footage for such a long period of time. You know, if he hadn't fucking rubbed his stomach annoyingly for 3 minutes straight, I wouldn't have been so annoyed. Let's see, we got a 3, a 4, a couple 3s, and a -3. I don't know what the fuck my cat just knocked over. A 0. Alright, my cat's not. God damn it. Get your ass down. She found some band-aids that she wanted to knock over. Why's your paws wet? Oh, Tess. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Love the post. Thanks, bro. She's hyper right now. She ain't gonna stay for long. 1, because the dude kept jerking off. I honestly lowered my score for that too. It was annoying. But it also wasn't that spooky. That should give you some ASMR. Yeah, there's Tess. She's just a little Tessa, you know. What? You found it? Yeah, Asher's found it hilarious. I don't get. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he rubbed his belly that aggressively. All right, you gotta go, Tess. You gotta go. You're annoying me. Would you get down? God, she's so fat. She's so fat that her body just don't do what she wants. Her brain tells her to sometimes. Jesus Christ! Your pet snake just died just like right now. The girl I'm talking to, she had a snake, and it was like a baby python or something. And it died. It just randomly died one day, and then she put it in a freezer. Yeah, so my buddy at work, they actually found, he found a flippy fish, I think it's called, and it's just a toy fish that just flips whenever the cat like touches it. And so if you're a cat owner out there, there's something called the flippity fish or flippy fish, one of the two, and it's designed so that the cats can't break it or kill it. It just keeps flipping. All right, Austin, sounds good. We're still streaming for a bit, so don't worry, guys. I'm catching up with chat. I missed so many chat. I couldn't talk during the video as much. She put it in the freezer so that she could bury it, I think, in the spring, I think. It's pretty common for people to put pets in the freezer, though. Like, even dogs or cats. Pretty common. Let's see, did I miss anything else? I think I don't know if I would ever want a snake. I'm not a huge fan of snakes. They just because, like, especially pythons, when they get too big, man. Oh my god. I don't know. They're not for me. What is this image? What the fuck? I think they're cool to look at, though. I will say that. They're cool to look at. Like, through a tank on the other side of the glass. Let's see what else we got for videos here. I'm going to go to Slapped Ham. We'll see. Slapped Ham usually ain't too great, but... We'll see what he's got here. Alright, we got a, this will be interesting. I actually covered this image in one of my videos, so we'll see if it lines up with what I said. Ball python, nice, man. Alright, Nub, sounds good. Appreciate that. All right, we got a Bigfoot picture that I covered this in my top 5 cryptid videos.
Hey.
A while back, so you probably will all recognize this. But maybe there's an update to the story that I don't have.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham. The following
world, they become even more frightening when one visits these houses in real life. Slapped Ham viewer Christopher G proves why this is so, with the photograph he shared originally sent to him by a friend who visited an old home with plenty of history. In the photograph, we see a room that appears to be an attic with objects and furniture strewn about. While the camera's focus seems to be a pink chair covered with an American flag, something more sinister catches our eyes in the upper left-hand corner.
Fake.
Here we can make out a translucent figure standing and looking in the direction of the photographer. While the bottom half of the figure is harder to make out, the head of the figure is more defined, looking like a man with a darkened face.
Godzilla, I am very excited.
The photographer didn't initially notice the figure until the photo was posted online. The figure becomes even more frightening once the history of the house is brought into context. The house once belonged to Captain George Conrad Flavel, who moved into the home with his wife and son in 1901. The house was passed down to Captain George Conrad Flavel's son, Harry Flavel, who lived there with his wife and 2 children until he died in the 1950s. But it was in the 1940s when trouble first started. Harry Flavel's son, Harry S., attacked a neighbour with a hatchet in 1947. After the incident, the Flavels became ostracised by the rest of the neighbourhood, living as recluses in the home. 40 years later, Harry S. went on to randomly attack a neighbour's car with a chain. He eventually stabbed the neighbour too. He served 7 years in prison, and when he returned, the family quickly moved out of the house where it was abandoned for nearly 20 years.
I have a shrouded hand video queued
Having
up,
housed a man who
just
was
so you
prone to attacking those around him, the question arises, could the creepy figure caught in the photograph be the spirit of Harry S?
We're gonna just skip to the Bigfoot part because this guy just honestly sucks. I'm sorry, but he does. We got another video queued up. It's gonna be better. All right. Let's see what he's got to say, how it compares to my take on it.
Yetis have been a source of debate among individuals across the globe for thousands of years in history.
He's going to go with Yeti.
It's not Himalayan folklore. In the West, the Yeti is commonly referred to as the abominable snowman, with many individuals having reported seeing evidence of them in various parts in the West and East alike. Could Scott Yeoman have spotted one outside of his home in Bailey, Colorado, as seen in these photographs from 2017. Yeoman's photographs immediately give viewers a chill. Prior to snapping the pictures, Yeoman claimed that he had entered his living room and quickly noticed a terrible stench that smelled like a combination of animal waste and vomit. He first thought the stench could be emitting from a bear, but one glance out of his window completely changed his mind. In the photos that he took with his Kodak, we can see what appears to be a Neanderthal-like being with long, scraggly hair, a wide, flat nose, a face covered in marks, and piercing black eyes peering into the room. Yeoman claimed that once he grabbed his gun, the creature quickly disappeared into the woods. He called the police, who arrived and examined the photos. 2 of the policemen were equally as puzzled as Yeoman, while a third insisted it was simply a bear outside of the window.
Not a bear. Come on. Why do people always fucking say they see an image like this? I'm like, oh, God damn, that could be a bear. No, how have you seen a bear ever in your life? A picture, anything? How can you look at that and say it's a bear, man? Some people are so dumb, so dumb. And I swear that sometimes no one actually says that. It's just like guys like this are like, some people think it could be a bear. Like, who? Where? Who says that? Who did you talk to that said that looks like a fucking bear? They always say that. Who said that? I need sources, man. I need fucking sources. It's hard for me to believe that someone thinks that is a bear. It looks nothing like a bear. Not even an ounce. Anyways, we continue.
Commentators of the photographs had varying opinions, with one suggesting that it could have been an escaped gorilla, and yet another offering the idea of Bigfoot. The shape and form of the figure's face is certainly strange and could be many different things. Take a look at the photos and judge for yourself.
Okay. Now, who did it better? Slapped Ham or... Hold on. Or Big Dill. Let's see. Let's compare the two videos side by side and see whose is more interesting.
This next piece of cryptid evidence isn't a video clip at all. Instead, it's several images of what appears to be a Bigfoot peering into a man's home. Facebook user by the name of Scott in Bailey, Colorado captured these images in August of 2017. He claims they were finishing the interior of their house when he came into the living room and caught a whiff of a very harsh odor, almost like rotting flesh or vomit. He caught a glimpse of something moving outside the window and was shocked by what he saw. Scott grabbed his nearest camera and snapped these pictures before his wife came down and saw the creature staring at them and freaked out. The supposed Bigfoot even played with the man. As Scott would point the camera at the window, the Bigfoot would seem to cover up its eyes. Scott then went back into the bedroom to grab his gun, but when he came back, the creature was moving away from the window. Scott decided not to shoot it and called the sheriff's office instead. This video is very disturbing. It's a Bigfoot peering through this guy's window. It's everyone's worst nightmare. You're coming downstairs. It's been a hard day's work. You're sweaty, you're tired. You grab a nice cold beer out of the fridge. You turn around and look up and, by God, there's a Bigfoot staring at you. And not to mention, it smells like rotten flesh and vomit. I'd be pissed. You're gonna make me sit this beer down and come shoot your ass, and I don't want to do that.
I don't
want to do that at all.
Hell no.
The thing that makes this extra creepy is it matches a lot of accounts of Bigfoot sightings and encounters. The foul stench. Many animal kingdom are known to do this, where they protrude a stench from scent glands to ward off predators or attract mates. I'm not sure what this Bigfoot was doing, but I don't think he was trying to ward off a predator. So I hope this guy stayed inside.
Big facts. Now, whose video is more entertaining? I mean, come on. I have a tiny handful of subscribers. I have nothing compared to Slapped Ham. I feel like I made a better video. I'm just saying. I need to make another one so bad. This weekend I'm going to work on it. I'm going to try to make one this weekend. Hopefully I'm not busy. I think Friday night I got plans, but now here's a question. If I did part 4, which I'm going to do, would you guys rather me continue the comedic, stupid The Guy sequence? You know The Guy, right? The Guy. He's in a dark lidded room. He knows everything about everything. He's the guy. He's an expert in everything. They call him in for everything. He's just the guy. Would you rather see me as the guy, or would you rather see me give my honest take on it after each clip? Dill did it. Wait, yeah, exactly, yeah. I just feel like he's so... I don't hate Slapped Ham by any means, but I feel like these bigger YouTubers, like Chills, especially they just get so lazy and complacent with the video selection they have, and they don't even bother digging up the details like I did, or like Nuke's Top 5 does, and makes it, adds volume to the story. They just kind of give it they just read, basically what they do is they read off the headline off of whatever site they got this off of. and it's boring. You get no context, really, hardly at all. And, you know, like the part where the Bigfoot was making hand gestures with his hands, like that was in the story. That's what I think, whatever his name, Scott, whatever his name was, he was saying that, like, he would pull the camera out and the Bigfoot would kind of do something, hand gesture, or like cover up its eyes almost or something. He didn't even mention that, but that's my little rant. I don't know, it's like they just push quantity over quality. Like, let's get a video 3 times, 4 times a week. Nuke's Top 5 is like, nah, man, I'm going to put out 1 video a week because it's going to have the 5 better clips instead of 25 clips that are just fucking garbage. What's up, Vincent? How's it going, man? Do it Cryptid news style with multiple dills. That's a good idea, actually. Both? You guys like the guy. That's good. That's good. The guy, you know, the guy. I did pull up a video that we can watch here. It's by Shrouded Hand. Now, I've never watched this guy, but I've heard a lot of strong recommendations for him, so that's what we're going to do. This is totally real ghost videos that will convince you of the paranormal, so we'll give him a shot. Let's see how he does with these videos. We've probably seen a lot of these before, but that's okay. You started the process of joining the army. Nice, man. Hopefully that goes well for you.
Buddy, Shrouded Hand here, and I thought I'd make a quick video just to show that I'm still alive. There's been a few things going on in my personal life recently that meant I wasn't able to get a video out last week, and a few people were asking where I was. It's about time I got some content up on the channel, so yeah, I thought I'd do a quick video where I look at some spooky ghost videos. Hopefully by the end of this week I should have the main video up, so in the meantime, yeah, we'll just take a look. You can decide for yourself whether it's real ghostly evidence or just some trick of the lights. So our first one, this one's quite interesting, I suppose. Back from the dead. Eerie moment, ghost of a cat who died 1 year earlier suddenly appears sitting on sofa when owner checks the pet cat. Okay, so we've got the real cat. That's all fine. Now down here, this is where the ghost cat appears. Oh, they've circled it for us, that's nice. And there it is.
Okay. I kind of see it.
Oh,
okay.
And it appears as soon as the lights go on, it's there.
Wait, you mean you're telling me that's a ghost cat?
And there's the owner in her Avenged Sevenfold t-shirt with cut-off sleeves. A nice look. My thoughts on this is that the cat was probably there all along. It's definitely a real cat. It looks like you can see behind it when it's halfway faded in, but I think that's just the pattern on the cat. I think what happens is the night vision camera doesn't pick up the cat very well. It looks grey on the night vision camera, the infrared. And then as the lights start to come on, you can see the cat start to appear. I guess what happens is the camera changes modes when it detects the light, so it suddenly changes.
I don't even know if I'd say that's fake. I think it's well, if the person uploading it is claiming it's a ghost cat, then yeah, it's probably fake, because that looks like a real fucking cat. Like that cat looks like it's just a camera glitch or something. But
to the non-infrared camera, and then the cat appears. In my opinion, that's what we're seeing here. Nothing too spooky, but interesting nonetheless. It could be a cat materializing. You can see one of her 2 cats jump off a bed, so she's got 2 cats. That's established. The pet owner also ruled out the possibility that it was her other cat, as she said they are mostly white with brown, ginger and black patches. Well, I mean, that's definitely a black cat, so that's unusual. Interesting video. It might be a ghost, it might not. You decide for yourself. Bump in the night. Mum shares terrifying moment she saw a ghost trying to snatch her son on the baby monitor. A first-time mum revealed the creepy moment she spotted a pair of hands next to her son's bed on the baby monitor. There they are, you can see. There's a hand there right next to her son's head. Seemingly coming out of an eerie body. So she says she saw the hand on the monitor, she raced into the bedroom, terrified that she was going to come face to face with an intruder, but no one was there and Isaac was still fast asleep. And then the monitor turned itself off, and when it turned itself on again, the hand had disappeared. So, yeah, there is I mean, it could be just the material. but it does look like you can see it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories with like babies being a high target for like spirits for whatever reason. I don't know. It's kind of creepy. That's why like one low-key reason I don't want a kid is like seeing them like say weird shit to me, or seeing like on a baby monitor some weird shit happen to them. That'd make me freak out a little bit. Because like they start, like some kid starts talking about how like dead relatives that they never were alive for, even, you know, it's like weird shit like that. Like, nah, babies are stupid. They are pretty dumb. That's like an actual fact. Babies are dumb. They can't even drive a car. That's embarrassing, really. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah, they're
can't swim, can't start a fire. Worthless.
That's. I mean, there's not much to see there. It's a blurry video of something that could be a hand. Could be anything else as well. I don't know, kind of weird. I suppose it's strange where she says the monitor turned itself off and then when it came back on the hand had disappeared. That's a bit unusual. Once again, tell me what you think in the comments and we'll go on to the next one. This one, I don't know how old this video is. A woman was filming her baby bump moving around and apparently she filmed a ghostly shadow figure in the background, so let's take a look.
Heart is breaking. What am I looking at? Okay. All right.
Oh my god. I don't know what that shadow figure is, but you can...
It's hard to react to stuff like that because it could so easily be faked. It's like, I mean, if I filmed it, I knew that was legit. Yeah, that'd be fucking terrifying. But...
Again, you can hear a cat in the background, which just makes me always think it's a cat. Now, that is kind of spooky. There's almost... You can almost see two eyes here. And they seem to be peeking up. But anyway, there we go. It's a spooky figure. I hope that convinced you of the paranormal without any doubt.
Yeah.
Now, to me, I'm pretty sure proof. This video is
100%
old as the internet itself. Maybe I'm thinking of a different video. Spooky moment, ghost using an old wheelchair is captured on CCTV at a hospital in Thailand. Doctors were stunned when the CCTV captured a moment a dead man's wheelchair appeared to move on its own. Before we begin, I can see there's almost a ramp here. You can kind of see the way the floor slopes down slightly. I think that's what we're seeing here. I think there's a slight gradient. So just before I start, I'm just pointing it out. If it's just a wheelchair rolling down a hill,
you guys enjoy this,
then I'm going to be disappointed. Let's watch. It's a wheelchair rolling down a hill. Well, let's watch on. Maybe something else will happen.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting this video to be way better. It's not that he's boring, it's just these videos suck. God damn. And I've also seen them all before, so... But, personality-wise, channel-wise, this guy is way better than Slapped Ham, I'll tell you that.
Oh, wait.
It's like, he's reacting to videos, and I'm reacting to him react to videos. It's weird. Reaction inception.
Okay. I do stand slightly corrected there. I assumed it was just going to roll down the hill and that was the end of it, but... I mean, if there is a hill, when it starts rolling backwards, that's a bit more interesting. Does that mean it's paranormal? Well,
Miller Lite? Oh, fuck Miller Lite.
Just be the
Miller
wind,
Lite,
I suppose.
Listen here. Miller Lite is disgusting. It's got a great taste at the beginning, but the aftertaste is fucking garbage. It's like, it tastes like piss water. Busch Light is still a worse beer. I don't care what anyone says. Busch Light sucks. It tastes like fucking sink water. Like when you do your dishes and there's all that floating food in there, it's like you take a cup and you filter out the food, but you still get that fucking nasty dishwater. That's what you're drinking. It's fucking nasty. I drink Bud Light. I like Bud Light. Bud Light's good. I enjoy the taste of Bud Light. But no. Not Miller Lite, man. No.
If you want to give it a skeptical analysis, it's probably a ghost. Let's just say it was a ghost.
You like Corona beer?
Here's another one, right?
I don't like Corona beer.
I don't know if this is an old video or it's another case of the same thing happening, but I'm sure I've seen 3 or 4 videos of this gym equipment, this outdoor.
I'm not
gym
big on
equipment moving
Budweiser.
on its own. Let's watch the video, but I've seen
It's pretty
this
harsh
sort of
tasting
thing
beer.
happening at least 3 times, I'm sure of it. So, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Interesting.
I mean, if you listen, you can hear wind blasting in the background, and you can see debris flowing past the camera if you watch carefully.
I don't know how wind
So,
would blow that machine.
there must be a bit of a wind up. If I find other videos the same, I'm going to put some up on screen, because I don't know what it is with that particular type of outdoor gym equipment. Seems to be very popular with ghosts. I don't know what it is. What do you think? Ghosts or something else? Let's look at this one. Dog has terrified reaction after ghost closes door in viral Reddit clip.
Those dogs are cute as fuck, by the way. I like them dogs. I don't know if that's a German Shepherd or something close to a German Shepherd, but...
Well, that was spooky, wasn't it? That was a door closing. I've never seen a door close on its own ever in my life. It just doesn't happen, so it's got to be a ghost.
That's true.
Everyone says this. When someone says there's a draft, they always go, there was no
Gotta
open
be a
windows.
ghost,
A dog reacting to a door slamming. It's a ghost, obviously. Alright, let's look at this one.
100% proof. But it could also be a bear, according to some people. I'm not going to say who those people are, but just according to some people, it could be a bear. Okay.
Ghost hunter catches ghoul on film in abandoned hotel as eerie voices whisper, "Help me." Now, these pictures were snapped during a paranormal investigation in an abandoned hotel in Bolton by paranormal investigator Chris Power. Okay, so this footage comes from another YouTube channel, so hopefully they don't mind me showing it on here.
That's a little bit better of an orb. I'm not a big fan of orbs, but when it has like a weird, like it's obviously not a bug or a speck of dust or something, then I'm okay with it. Do I like Twisted Tea? Fuck no. I hate tea. Tea is disgusting. It also tastes like
Okay,
piss.
here's what it looks like to me. It looks like
I don't get how
2
people drink
dust
tea.
particles
Ugh.
floating across the screen with a weird
like
trail
piss.
effect, probably caused by the light coming in through the window here. I don't know if it's causing some kind of artifact. Could be wrong. I mean, it is kind of eerie.
Yeah, that house is pretty fucking
200-year-old Victorian building closed down in 2014. It's been boarded up and abandoned ever since. And oh, there's a photograph as well, which is weird. I mean, I don't know what this is. Elsewhere in that empty hotel, his girl...
I think so far this guy's just making fun of the stupid fake videos, like, pretty much, which I like.
Captured a picture of what appears
He's
to be
not trying to
ghost-like
sell it as,
arm
like,
going through
is
a
this
door in
proof?
the bar. Now that's weird. I don't know what that is. I would usually say that's just a trick of the light, but seems to be going behind that door right there, so that is unusual. But
ghost arm.
Is it a ghost? I don't know. Anyway, spooky video. Man's terrified after basement door starts rattling as if a ghost is trying to escape.
I've had tea once and I hate it, so yeah, I can't really say, but it was gross. I don't know what I had, but it was gross. And it wasn't it was on accident too. I didn't mean to have it.
I would assume he's got a washing machine or a tumble dryer going somewhere in the house, and it's causing vibrations that are causing his door to
green tea.
move that way.
Ugh.
It sounds very rhythmic.
I know I wouldn't like
so
it, I'll tell you that much.
I hope you're enjoying the content on this channel today. So I haven't seen any truly spooky things yet.
All right, we kind of got the gist of that. We're gonna wind down. I think Nick Oxford wanted to do a Reddit reaction. He says he's got some posts in there, so we'll check out the Reddit. I'll put some spooky music on it. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about: cryptids, ghosts, paranormal, overpriced hot dogs in southern Georgia, which is a real problem growing. It's going to create a crisis in the United States of America. So we'll talk about that if you want. But yeah, first the Reddit. Let's see here. Okay, Reddit. Most likely drank piss in I could have. I don't know. It was at fucking McDonald's. My mom had tea. I had fucking Sprite or some shit. I can't remember. It was like close in color, whatever it was. They were both like clear or something. And they just mixed the drink up. And so I fucking picked up my cup, which I thought was mine. And it was not Sprite, it was not whatever soda I had ordered. It was fucking tea, and I had to spit it out in the bag, like in the Walmart bag. And it just kind of soaked right through and dripped through on my lap. It was fucking disgusting. I don't know who drinks that garbage, but that was awful. Completely awful. I have no idea what kind of tea it was. I didn't care to ask, but that was gross. Very gross. Don't hate on Sprite, Asher. You can't hate on Sprite. Sprite's a fucking delicious soda. It's scrumptious. Scrumptious. It's delicious. I have like I said, no idea what kind of tea I had. But the tea I had was gross, and I hate it. I don't like it. I won't try it. I have no reason to drink tea. There's never a reason I'm like, I think tea sounds good. No. I either drink water, Gatorade, or a soda on a delicious warm day, or something like that. And beer. Mostly I drink water and beer. That's pretty much my diet. So, I got no room for tea. Tea doesn't have a place on my schedule to, where I'm going to be like, yeah, tea. Nah. It's like coffee. I don't fuck with coffee. Oh, yeah, I'm sure McDonald's tea isn't the best tea. I understand that. But it's tea nonetheless. And, if McDonald's sold hot cocoa and it was garbage, I would think all hot cocoa is garbage because it's not like it's good. I don't know. You put 3 pounds of salt in your popcorn? Not 3 pounds. That would probably kill me. But I do salt it heavily. Yes, I do like salt. I'm a salt guy. Let's see. Okay, Reddit review. Let's see what we got. I'm just gonna preview it. Make sure there's no penis pictures in here like we've had before. Okay, we're good. Looks like Chris Maki has a drawing, which I'm gonna change my view. I'm just getting my Reddit set up for the screen wise. Alright, here we go. Chris Maki, the artist, who is going to illustrate the Cryptid Wars video when that does come out later this year, with another experiment drawing. It looks like some kind of lizard with a skull face, or maybe it's a lizard face with teeth. But cool, I like this one. Whatever this one is, I think it's cooler. I like this. This is also cool. I like the legs and then like the hair. Those two are my favorite ones. This is number 1. That's number 2. That's number 3. So cool. I like it. Another one. Ooh, okay. Now that one I like. That one's the coolest of all of them. I like the bony, sharp bone structure on his entire body. I like the jaw. Yeah, this one's cool. If I had to guess, it's probably the same one, just a more done version, if I had to guess. Here is a free deal hitting Paco template. Alright. Yeah, you can see my arm swinging it with such velocity that the camera can't even pick it up. So, that's pretty neat. That just shows you my power, man. I could have been D3 athlete, but it just didn't work out. Knee injuries, whatever. Okay, no one, Dill. Alright. Me, my meat. Okay. Life, hopes, and dreams. Alright. Those are memes. They are memes. That's a fact. Probably all true. Yes. They probably are all true. Alright. We got a video. Here we go. Let's see here. Let me back it up. What was this called? Five Nights at Dill's. I believe this is a Five Nights at Freddy reference. I don't know anything about the game, but I've heard of it. Oh, so you check all the cameras to different rooms. Oh, okay, Paco. Is this you actually playing? Alright. I look so fat in that picture. What was that final image?
Fuck you, bitch!
Okay. Oh, alright. That ended very... I wasn't expecting the aggressive ending, but I approve.
Fuck you!
What was that final... It looked like I had a fucking... What? Oh, it was over the... You just put my head over the... I saw, like, eyes that weren't mine. I was like, what the fuck was that? Interesting. Good video overall. Good video. Oh god.
Fuck you, bitch.
No one cares. Fuck you. Okay. There we go. That's true. I would probably say that no one cares. Fuck you, bitch. I mean, yeah. Anime is. I'm not an anime guy, but if you like anime, that's totally cool. This is how everyone who goes. I hate how it autoplays. This is how everyone who goes to look for cryptids needs to walk when searching. Me and the boys going to challenge our local skinwalker. All right, interesting stance. I mean, if you're gonna go hunting for a skinwalker, you better have the swagger and the confidence because, you know, strength in numbers, great. But I feel like, you know, if you're gonna go hunting for your local skinwalker, you're best to find it if you stay in a small group because it's probably, as a predator, not going to engage with a large group of people. It would probably prefer you to be alone or with just one, maybe two other people. If it shares any characteristics with a normal predator. Now that's not to say that they wouldn't chase you to spread you out and take out the weak one. That also could be a thing. But if, like I said, if you're going there to fight it and you're gonna take your ground, you're probably gonna have better luck walking away. All right, YLT, thanks for tuning in, brother. Appreciate you. Let's see. Fluorite hummingbird on calcite base. What is that? A rock? Very interesting. I assume you carved it out of fluorite. Fluoride. You carved it out of fluoride. That is cool. How big is that? It looks like it's a little thing, right? Like that big, or is it like giant? I don't know how big this the calcite guy is. It looks cool. Chris Maki looks badass. Mockingbirds. Hummingbirds are badass birds. I mean, they're just so little. Let's see. Oh, we got more artwork. I missed 25 days ago. Oops, sorry, my bad. Awesome. It looks like a. I see a face there. I don't know if that's meant to be a face, but it's awesome. It looks like a phone background is what that is. A phone screenshot background thing. Cool. Oh, we got another one. I like the red version more. For sure. I like how it's kind of black at the corners. The red version's definitely cooler, in my opinion. Wait. Colin, when Eli comes out of nowhere and outbids him. It's every time Colin puts up the last time Colin put like $100 donation or something, like the biggest one he's ever put down. And I'm pretty sure it was either Winter or Eli came in, like just happened to come in right after him and like again put down like another $150 or $200 donation or something. I can't remember which one it was. Maybe it was both of them. But for those who've been on the channel for a long time, Colin has always been like the third biggest donator to the channel. And, you know, he usually goes for like $25 or $20 or something. And he'll do it, and like at the end of the stream, and then like he's about to win, and then out of nowhere, Eli comes just randomly in the stream and just like, oh, there you go, and flicks like $100. Colin's pissed. He's like, God damn it. So that's where that meme originates from. This is Nick Oxenford trying to enhance that Skinwalker. I don't know what this cryptid is, to be honest with you. I don't know what Skinwalker or something. A Wendigo, possibly. But that is one of the creepier videos that I've ever seen. That's probably the best cryptid video, maybe ever. Definitely top 5. I think that's all of them.
Professionals have standards.
Dylan calls combat stick a probe. Yeah. Professionals have standards.
Goofy. Murder!
I haven't seen these I don't know if I've seen these.
Well, that was idiotic. Off to hang myself. Off and left.
Okay, I've seen that one. Off to hang my... Yeah, Bandit 6.7. Supreme, yeah. All right, that's the Reddit review. Pretty good. Good job, Nick Oxford and Chris Maki. Keep up the good work. Obviously, Chris Maki is an actual artist, so it's not surprising to see his artwork, but it's always fun nonetheless. And Nick Oxford is getting better at his memes. I think he's growing in his meme form. Coco's still the champ. Coco's still undefeated. I've never seen anyone compete with Coco, but Cal Henry, the $10 donation, please. No one jinx it. It would be a shame if in the next, let's see, next 10 minutes, if Eli Buckmaster just happened to show up, or Winter, it'd be a shame. I didn't jinx it. I'm not even gonna knock on wood. I did jinx it, didn't I? But I'm gonna play some chill music here, some creepy music. Let's see. Thank you, Colin Henry, by the way. Thank you for the $10 donation. Appreciate you as always, brother. Creepy royalty-free music. There we go. Rake and Wendigo. I don't know if I would say that they're same. I don't think the Rake is real. I think it's a creepypasta, some cryptid that someone make up. I think the Wendigo has more truth to it than the Rake does. So I wouldn't necessarily say the Rake and Wendigo are the same thing. Now, it's possible, but in my opinion, I think the Rake and the Wendigo are completely different things. I think one's more real than the other. Now, the Wendigo could be a creepypasta as well, created from somewhere. I don't think the Wendigo is probably what we think it is. But I definitely don't believe in the Rake. I think the Rake is fan-made, like a creepypasta kind of creature. Alright, what's up? Hopefully you can feel better. Take your temperature, man. You might have COVID. Just, I think if I was hot and dizzy, I would try taking a shower. That sometimes helps with the sinuses. Sometimes if you have sinus sickness, the steam can help your body feel better. If that doesn't work, then it's not that. And so yeah, you might just need to just take a nap. I do believe in skinwalkers the most out of the three. I think skinwalkers are real. I think they're probably also not what we expect them to be. But I do think that to some extent, at the very least, they are real. Taking that cut. Thank you, what's up? Appreciate it. I will say my arm has, after getting the vaccine, my arm was not sore today, but now it is getting pretty fucking sore. No side effects though, so if you're gonna get the COVID vaccine, don't even worry about it. It honestly feels good. That's all I have to say. There are some people that watching that hate needles, so I won't talk about it. But don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself about the vaccine if you do get it. That's all I'll say. What's up, Cryptid559? Long time no see, brother. How's it going? How's life? Have I heard of Mothman? Oh, I have most certainly heard of Mothman. I do enjoy Mothman Legends. And you're actually in chat with From the Ashers, who is a Mothman fanatic. She actually is in love with Mothman. And I'm not kidding when I say that. She loves Mothman. I think what I should do is next stream I should play my little farewell note I made to Mothman in one of my previous live streams. I edited it up to make it a little video. I could show it right now. I think I have it in video form, I think. I'm pretty sure I do. I'll find it. I do have it somewhere. Yes, I do. Alright. You guys want to see? So, here's a backstory to what I'm about to show you. I did this during a live stream. I was left behind a note from Mothman. Mothman was murdered by, I believe, Dogman, I think, killed him. And so he gave me his note for his final wishes, his final goodbyes. He trusted me to take it, so I will show you this now. Ashers, get a tissue box ready. I know you're gonna cry, but it's okay. All right, let me just get it opened up here. Hopefully you guys can hear it. I hope you might have to turn your volume up if not. All right. Are you guys ready? Here we go. It's a sad day. It's a very sad day today. Mothman has been killed. Mothman is dead, and he has been killed. My hair. He fought Dogman as hard as he could, but Dogman was just too powerful. Mothman left me a note. I'm gonna read it now. Hold on, let me put my glasses on for this. This is sad. Dear Big Dill, I'm writing to you as I'm laying on the ground bleeding out. I just want to say you were my biggest inspiration. As I was your favorite cryptid, you were my favorite streamer. I just want to say that you are 100 million times better than Chills and Sir Spooks. And your fans are awesome. Except for Colin Henry. I will haunt him from hell. Dakota, even though he was only 3'5", was a good man. Unfortunately, as I take my last breath, I'm thinking of you, Big Dill. It's always you. I want you to take care of my wife. You can do whatever you want with her. I don't care. Just make sure my children grow up to take many lives. And make sure they take down many bridges, as their father once did. Please know, the last thing I want you to think of me as is one of the best cryptids to ever live. Mothman. Could you guys hear that okay? Could you actually hear what I was saying? It's so quiet for some reason. I don't know why. Hopefully you guys could hear what I was saying. Yeah, I did have long hair. I had like 12 inches of hair at one point. Now it's a lot shorter. I actually need to get a haircut again soon. But you heard it fine? Okay, good. No, what's funny is I started the live stream by I think you can still find it on my channel. It's titled Mothman has passed away, Mothman killed by Dogman, something like that is what the stream was called. And I open up with a eulogy, or whatever you want to call it, from Mothman, but that was all, I didn't write that down. I was reading off of a fucking, random instructions piece of paper from something I had laying around. And that was all off the top of my head, so I don't mean to brag. Alright, but your man's got some skill. Very little, but he has some. and then of course, with the Colin Henry diss, I mean, Mothman doesn't like Colin Henry. You know. Dogman is a bipedal canine creature, but I think that he probably is mostly on 4 legs, if I had to guess. That's kind of my theory on Dogman. I think he can walk bipedal, but I think in all likelihood, he probably prefers to be on all 4s. If I had to guess, but I could be wrong. Let's see, I don't think I have... Oh, I do have an image of me and Mothman. Actually, it's very interesting. Me and Mothman, his wife, actually, had a thing for a while, and we were talking, and, you know, I had to ghost her because she got clingy, and, so I had to let her go, but, you know, we kind of just had a thing, so... She had very soft, fluffy hands. You prefer all fours. Of course you do. Texas Oil Boom, thank you for tuning in, brother. As always, I will see you again Monday night, hopefully. I don't know if I have any other creepy, Yeah, it should be all of them right there. What time do I normally start streaming? Lately it's been all over the place, but usually it's 8 to 8:30. It's Central Time is when I start streaming. We usually stream for an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. Like tonight we're getting close to 2 hours, so what do you guys, who was, I'm curious, how many of you were there for my, was it an 8-hour stream or was it a 12-hour stream? I cannot remember. It was the longest stream I've ever done. I would assume it was an 8-hour stream. I think I did one time, I did like an 8-hour stream. See you later, Nick Oxenford. Thank you for tuning in. Colin, you were there. Nick, you were there. Sounds right, sounds right. It was a long-ass stream. God, I don't know. I had to have, like, it had to have been like a 8 p.m. stream to 4 a.m., I guess. I don't know how the fuck people stayed up with me, but there was, like, still a lot of people there at 4 a.m. or 3 a.m., whatever time it was. I don't know. I can't remember. I think someone challenged me, like, they donated money or something, and they're like, hey, if I donate this, will you stream longer? And I said, sure. I'll go for another, like, at that point, I think we'd already gone 4 hours. I'll go another fucking few hours. And it just turned into, like, we just started watching. I don't even know what we were doing. I can't remember what the stream was about. I don't know if it's still on channel, to be honest with you. I don't know. Yeah, it has to be, because if I was getting donations. And there was at one point where I deleted, like, 40 streams from my channel, because when I was trying to get monetized, it wasn't letting me do it. And I had a hunch that it had to do with content that was previously on my channel, because maybe I was getting copyright strikes, which I do every stream. I don't make money off streams, except for donations. And I thought maybe that was the reason, which it wasn't. So I deleted like 40 streams at least for no reason at all. But I think we're well over 200 streams, I think, by now. If not even close to 300. Maybe not 300, but we're definitely have hit 200, I feel like. I know we're over 120 something right now currently, and I deleted a lot of them, so. It was not the full stream when it went out. What do you mean? What's up, Danny? You're the, it doesn't surprise me, Colin. You got a huge interview tomorrow to host a TV show. It's legit as fuck, but I'm goddamn, like, you're gonna be, like, you're interviewing to be the host of a TV show, like, on a network? Or is it a local-based thing, or what? What is it? Is it a network? You don't have to say what it is, but... I was drunk? What? No way. It was only like 3 hours when it uploaded, not the full 8. Are you sure? I swear it was like 8 to 9 hours or something. That's cool, Ashers. Hopefully it goes well. Just be you. Just be calm. I think the biggest advice, besides just being yourself, is don't try to be a robot. Try to be have some personality, because that's what sells as a TV host. They're not looking for someone that's gonna be like, that's just gonna say all the right things. Be yourself. Have some personality, have facial expressions, which I think you'll do. Just don't get too worked up or overthink it. And you'll do fine. A cooking stream? I don't know. I don't really cook, to be honest. If I cook, it's in the air fryer, or it's like really simple meal, like spaghetti. You know, spaghetti or macaroni. I don't have like a huge. If I had a grill in a house, I would do that. Fuck yeah. Yeah, like I said, Ash, I think you'll be fine. But just make sure that you're not too nervous. That's my advice, you know. Just be you. I think it would be cool if I had a house with a garage. I could do live streaming from my garage and while I'm grilling. And we could still react to scary videos. I'm just grilling, drinking in between, whatever. I think that'd be fun. Someday, but I cannot afford a house at the current moment. So if anyone wants to donate like $1 million fucking dollars, hey, I'll buy a house right now. Like, legit on stream, I'll just buy a house. You know? I don't think it works like that. But, you know. Dill burgers. I mean, yeah, I could cook burgers. I can cook burgers pretty well. I will say. I like my burgers to be medium. I like to be pink in the middle. I don't like a well-done burger. It loses all its flavor. So, you don't, and all you should season a burger with is salt and pepper. That's it. There should be nothing crazy on it. You know, at least you don't need it. If you prefer it, then that's whatever. For me personally, all I need is salt and pepper. Just make sure that bitch is nice and juicy and tender. After you cook them, you gotta let them sit. The most important part to meat is to let it sit. Don't eat it right away. Let it sit for 20 minutes. You know, let it soak up all the juices. And when you bite into that baby, it's gonna melt in your mouth. Another key thing is getting the right cheese. If you get that shitty Great Value square cheese from Walmart, it's gonna ruin the whole thing. You gotta get quality cheese. Quality cheese. And there's a lot of things you can do. A lot of options, but you can't get the cheap shit. You have to spend pretty good money on cheese if you want quality. What were my favorite cartoons growing up? Oh God, I liked Ed, Edd and Eddy. I remember watching that show a lot. Ed, Edd and Eddy, and Courage the Cowardly Dog, which are two TV shows, interestingly enough, that would never survive like a second in today's world. They were pretty dark. Like, Courage the Cowardly Dog was actually a pretty terrifying show. If you watch it back even as an adult, it's like, damn, how the fuck did they show kids that TV show? And Ed, and Eddy is pretty fucking like, it's like promoting crack cocaine, basically. Like, if you watch this, you're gonna be in jail someday. Like, Colin Henry with another $15 donation. This isn't $1 million, but will this help? Absolutely, Colin. For sure. Absolutely would help. I appreciate you, brother. So, yeah. Right now, I actually... the next thing on my list... It's not, like, next thing on my list that I want you guys to buy me. But I am saving up currently to buy a pickup truck. And I think what I want to do is... Once I do get a truck... I want to rig it up in the inside so I can have live stream from the truck. So I can drive around and live stream and not have to hold my phone. Like, I'll have somehow my phone mounted or something. And so I can just drive, and I'll have a laptop that I can also mount and read comments. Like, read your guys' comments while I'm driving and do, like, rando nodding. I could do cryptid investigations. Like, if I need to, I can, like, you know, if I need to go investigate something from my truck, I can do that. That'd be cool. I have a lot of cool things I want to do. But trucks are not cheap. They're not. What was your reaction to the Godzilla vs. King Kong movie? The trailer? It was amazing. One of the better trailers I've seen in recent years. It's actually one of the more viewed trailers in recent years. Like, if you don't count Marvel movies, like Avengers, like, which are ridiculously amazing every time, Kong vs. Godzilla is one of the better ones I've seen. Yeah, they actually show Mecha Godzilla. I think the scenes that they show of the two fighting, I think the real Godzilla and Kong will fight, but I think Mecha Godzilla, it's very possible that he's actually fighting Kong in some of those scenes that you see, because in the comics or the early TV shows or whatever, there are like scenes where Mecha Godzilla is wearing like a fake skin, so he appears as Godzilla, so everyone thinks it's Godzilla and they can take out targets or whatever they need to do without actually anyone knowing it's like controlled by humans. Like, oh, this corporation owns that. Like, you know, they want to make it seem like, to get away with it, that it's a real Godzilla. So they put this. So you might see scenes of Mecha Godzilla fighting Kong as Godzilla, and that's why they're making Godzilla out to be a villain when he's not. And then all of a sudden Godzilla's gonna show up and be like, yo, who the fuck is tarnishing my name? And Kong is gonna be there and he's gonna fight Kong, and you know, I think you'll get one battle sequence between Kong and Zilla. That's my prediction. Like, between real Godzilla and real Kong, they'll only fight once, and it'll be towards the end, and it'll be a nice big fight scene, which I think is the fight in Tokyo that we see, where Godzilla's blowing the atomic breath at him, and then in comes the other Godzilla, and then you get a huge fucking three-way fight. But it'll be Godzilla and Kong teaming up. It could be Zilla fighting Kong in both scenes that we saw in the trailer. It could very well could be, but Mechagodzilla is in it, that's for sure. You actually can see him in the trailer at the very, very beginning. I think they purposely made it seem like Kong was kicking his ass, and I'm gonna find it interesting if that, like, they did that for a reason. Don't think it's just gonna be Kong kicking the shit out of Godzilla, because Kong won't beat Godzilla. Godzilla is almost unkillable. Like, he is, I mean, almost like, it's hard to kill Godzilla. I mean, he fell from fucking space and went through our atmosphere and hit the ground, and it didn't kill him. He's almost impossible to kill. So Kong cannot kill him. I don't care if he has an axe made of his dorsal fin. I don't care. It won't matter. Kong can put up a fight. Kong could probably put up a better fight against Zilla than most other kaiju, but I don't think that, if it comes down to it, like, I think Kong, like, I can see them watering down Godzilla just so Kong can fucking, you know, do a Captain America versus Iron Man thing where they water down Iron Man so Captain America has a chance, or water down Superman so Batman has a chance. I mean, although Batman can, you know, is known to win that fight just based on Superman not trying, but it's one of those things where they're gonna make it level playing field, you know, probably, but Godzilla is clearly superior, man. I think Kong has a chance. I think Kong can put up a fight, don't get me wrong, even on Godzilla's best day, but, like, Godzilla has 3 special powers. He has atomic breath. He has that new fire form where he would literally evaporate Kong. If Godzilla turned into that Firezilla that he did in King versus King Ghidorah, he would literally evaporate Kong into nothingness, like that. It wouldn't even be, you know. And then they actually teased that Godzilla has a 3rd new power in this movie, so we're gonna see that. So King Kong has 0 powers. He has no power. He's just a strong monkey, and Godzilla is like this fucking god. So, but I'm excited. I love King Kong. I want it to be like a fight. I don't want King Kong to get his ass kicked the entire movie. But just know that Godzilla will kick monkey's ass. Either the second trailer is going to be a trailer where Godzilla's kicking Kong's ass, so you get kind of 2 trailers of each perspective almost, kind of, because this trailer is kind of King Kong focused. Or it'll be kind of just similar, where they're not going to show Godzilla fighting him because it's too spoilery. We'll see. Kong won in the original, I know, but this isn't like the comics. This is like a realistic movie, like with like the comic version of Godzilla is nowhere near as badass as this one. This Godzilla, like, if we're being real, how are you gonna kill him? If dropping him from literal space doesn't kill him, I mean, you know, King Ghidorah, which would absolutely fucking annihilate King Kong in seconds. I mean, he would blast him to nothingness. Because King Kong doesn't have, like, impenetrable skin or armor like Godzilla does. King Kong can get cut. You can cut his arm off with a fucking blade if you're strong enough. Like, he gets cut with a helicopter blade or whatever it was. Like, he can get injured. He can get hurt. Godzilla can't. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, Asher's like, King Kong, they've made him once, or made him win so many times. I get that, but this is not the comics. This is not the original movie. This is a new take on it, more realistic take. A Godzilla with all these powers, these, you know, versus a monkey. It's just not realistic that Kong would ever win. It's just not. It's absolutely not. Ryan's a big Kong guy. Ryan's very against the anti-Kong slang, but I don't care. I'm being realistic. I don't think if this was a real world, like, I think Kong could put up a fight. Don't get me wrong. I think he could hurt Godzilla in terms of, like, but I don't see how in any way he would kill him. He's not gonna choke him out. He's not gonna fucking like break his neck. You know, Kong's only chance would be to use that new axe weapon he's got. But even then, I don't think he's going to kill Godzilla. There's no fucking way. Hopefully this movie does well, though. If you can go see it in theaters, if you're able to, which I'm going to, because if the movie does well, they will continue the character. Otherwise, I forget who owns it. Is it Lionsgate or whoever it is? They're going to lose the Godzilla character. Or I'm sorry, Kong. I think they'll lose the Kong character. They'll continue to do Godzilla movies, but Kong will be booted out. So he'll probably be bought up by someone else in a different universe. So hopefully the movie does well. and they'll continue. If the movie just does stinky, you're not going to see any more Kong ever, like in this version of him. That's at least according to what I heard. Oh, I got you, Ashers. Yeah, Kong isn't a pushover. Like, if you think about it, Kong is more agile than most kaiju. I think Kong would beat most kaiju. I think he would beat the shit out of most of them. Like, Kong is definitely at the top. But you were talking about number 1 versus, like, maybe number 3, number 4, something like that, in terms of power rankings. Godzilla being the king of all of them. So King Kong's no pushover. Even without an axe, he can still, he's agile. He's strong. They leveled him up. They made him bigger, which I'm not mad at. I'm glad they made him bigger. It would have been dumb to have a little King Kong and a giant Godzilla. It made no sense. But yeah, no, I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be a really good movie. Either way. At the end, it doesn't matter because I just hope they don't make it like, Kong has got Godzilla on the back with an axe to him, and he won in some stupid way, and Godzilla goes, Martha, Martha, and he's like, what'd you say? Don't do any of that kind of bullshit. Not exactly that, but you know what I mean. Like, Mothra, like, oh, Mothra, and King Kong's like, I knew Mothra. Like, what do you mean? Something stupid like that. Mothra, they teased the egg at the end of King of Monsters, so it won't be the same Mothra, but it'll be an offspring, I assume. About 3 more minutes on the stream, guys, and then we're gonna hit 2 hours. What's up, Brandon? I mean, maybe she rebirths herself. I don't know how that would make any sense. I don't know how you'd rebirth yourself from another egg, but I don't know, maybe. Maybe that's a power she has. I don't know. I'm not an expert on this. I've watched a lot of videos. a lot of YouTube videos on, like, actual legit people talking about who know the shit. So I've heard. I haven't heard too much about Mothra. I don't know much. Avengers is more like Marvel Avengers stuff is more like where I'm an expert at. This I'm just a fan of. I'm just a casual fan. Like, I enjoy the movies. I enjoy watching them. I don't know much about the kaiju. I'm no expert, but I do have my opinion, and that is that Godzilla will win. Which they did say, originally the director did say a while ago, and the movie was still before it started filming, that there will be a winner between Godzilla and Kong. Like, there actually will be a winner. It's not going to be a tie. That's what he said, so we'll see. It's a power that Mothra has? Okay. So it's going to take like another 1,000 years for her to turn into Mothra? Like, she's going to be just a caterpillar slurching around? Like, it's Mothra, you're the caterpillar. Slime that guy over there. Like, oh, God. What if they met Godzilla's armor for Godzilla? I don't think that... I mean, for what? Like, against who? I doubt it. I don't know how they put armor on Godzilla. Like, here, Godzilla, stand still. They're going to let him... Like, he's so big, there's no way. Unless there was an armor that Godzilla had, like a skeleton armor. I don't know. But I don't think Godzilla needs armor. He's already armored. He's already wearing armor. He's like, Godzilla is pretty much impenetrable. Nukes make him stronger. A nuke would probably kill King Kong. Like a straight up nuclear blast, I don't see how that wouldn't kill King Kong. Or at least fuck him up very badly. He's just flesh. It's just flesh. It would burn him. Like, I think Kong probably benefits from radiation, but not the nuclear. The nuclear blast would have to kill King Kong. At least fuck him up very badly. I mean, he is giant, but at the end of the day, he's just flesh and bone, and there's nothing special about him in terms of, like, he has different, how he works. Like, he is more powerful from radiation, I would assume, kind of like how Zilla is. Radiation makes him more powerful or whatever, but yeah, I think if they drop the nuke on King Kong, he's gonna be, oh fuck, it wouldn't be good for him. I think he would, best case scenario for Kong, he'd be in a wheelchair, a giant wheelchair for the rest of his life, and he'd have like no fur. He'd be like a naked mole rat with his arms crippled up, and one gangly tooth sticking out, his eyeball dangling down. It wouldn't be a good sight. Yeah, he's a big monkey. That's it. He's intelligent. He's smart. But he's just a big monkey. That's all it is. He's just big monkey. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the stream tonight. Thank you for everyone who tuned in, especially if you were a new viewer. Usually at the end of streams we just kind of go off on a tangent and talk about whatever. So if you're curious about why we're talking about Godzilla vs. Kong or whatever, that's why. We just do that towards the last 20 minutes of the stream or so. So I will catch you guys next time. Stay safe, stay COVID free. We'll be streaming again Monday, that's the plan. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, you should follow me now. I will post a link to that. Let me get that up here quickly. On my Twitter, I do post when I'm going live, and updates among. I also do post content once in a while. So be sure to follow that if you have Twitter. You won't regret it. So yeah, and then I also have merch if you're interested in the merch. As like my hat I'm wearing here, this is my merch, and it's great quality. You can order it from here. We just released the hats, so we got snapbacks, or the flat bill snapback things, whatever you want to call them. The trucker hat, which is what I have, which is really fucking nice. It's got the adjustable clippy guy, and the mesh, which I like the mesh, and then there's the dad hat, which I don't know what the difference between the dad hat and the trucker hat is, but yeah, if you're curious about that, there's that. Other than that, stay safe, guys. Have a good one, and peace out.